Canadian Parents for French, the Fort St. John chapter. How are you doing, Heather?
Oh, I'm so good. I'm so excited to be here. Good morning.
Good morning. You're here because there's an event happening literally tomorrow night at the Lido. I'm super excited for it because I'm going to be there. It is Booze Clues. Tell us about the event.
So we did our first one last year, and the whole purpose is to fundraise for the current grade 12 French Immersion students. So we want to be able to throw them a big dinner for them and their families, and then whatever funds are left over after the dinner all gets put into bursaries for their post-secondary education.
So this is a fun event for, I'll be going, so for me and everyone else attending, but it really does then benefit people right here in our community. This is the second one that you're doing with the students, or the
Yes.
students are doing, I should say. I want to kind of know, how did you get the idea for this event?
Well, we did our first one the year before, and the dinner. And as everyone knows, everything is really expensive. So we were just brainstorming on ways that we could come up with a way to raise the funds for a dinner. And then it just kind of turned into this mega event. We saw that there was a need for something fun in the community and a way to get the students to earn it themselves as well. So I talked to them and said, hey, I got some ideas, and this is the one that stuck. And now I plan to do this every single year with the current grade 12 class.
And so we've had a few students come into the studio talk about it too, but the students themselves are working for this.
Yes, it's sponsored, like Canadian Parents for French hosts it. I mean, it is a 19 plus event, but we need workers to do it. And we need people to go out and source donations. We need people to write trivia questions. We need people to come on the radio and advertise and be on Facebook. And the students are the ones that are filling that volunteer role. My idea as well was to train the next generation of volunteers, because that's so important, and it's not a skill that a lot of people have anymore.
Absolutely. So when you buy your ticket, you have to be at a table. You'll be at a table with, I believe it's 6 are the tables?
Yeah. Teams of 6.
And you are going to be basically facing trivia. Now, I've made it very clear to the table that I'm sitting at, I'm not a trivia person. I'm not good at trivia.
You will be surprised.
But I will let you know I'm a good hype woman. So I'll be there to hype everyone else up, because I'm going to get it probably all wrong. And that's okay. It's still fun. I know that I'm supporting a good cause. I hope to see everyone out there tomorrow night. Doors open at 7. Event starts at 8, though.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. And the trivia is right across the board. We've got all levels. We don't want to have something so hard that people are crying that they failed the test.
Okay.
That's not the goal.
I'll put it out there now. If I can answer these trivia questions, so can you.
It is going to be awesome. I wish I would have brought a list of last year's. We had some really fun ones. Last year we did the first line of famous songs.
Yes.
And
I've heard all about this.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. And the really fun thing is my son was MC last year, and he talked his socially awkward friend into helping him, who froze. And he actually was the one who was having to do the first lines. And he was so nervous and said it so deadpan, it actually made it more challenging. What was the one? There is a town in New Orleans. That's what he said. And people are like, wait, that sounds familiar.
Well, now if you're ever hosting an event and you don't want to give the answer away, deadpan it.
Yes. Oh, so great. And this year we have 3 MCs, and these kids are stoked. Oh, I'm so excited for this event. I can't wait.
I'm so excited too. Now, let's take a minute to kind of, you said that the students do the volunteer hours. They go out, they find the donors to help put this event on. Let's talk about the sponsors for a second and how they help the event.
Okay, this would not happen without the community getting involved. We've got some great sponsors again this year. We got Rogue Enterprises. We have On the Rocks Liquor Store, Charlie Lake Community Store. McDonald's has given us some great prizes. Grill Pros, Steel Toes, Driving Force, Landmark Cinema, Cornerstone, and Good Life. And I imagine there's probably a handful more that the students are going to fill me in tomorrow, because they are the ones who go out and get all the donations.
I love this so much. I love that the students are working towards this because, well, it's going to help them, but also they get that experience of doing something different, right?
Yes.
Heather, before we finish up here, is there anything else you want to add about the event or the French Immersion students?
Well, so I think it's important to also talk about how amazing these kids are. because there's so many parents that, you know, they put their children in French immersion, and we start out with all these adorable little, like 40 little 5-year-olds who are saying bonjour, and it's just awesome. But by the time they get to grade 12, this year we have 16 grads, actually 14 grads. Wow. 2 of them had to go into the trades program, so they're not going to be getting that double dogwood. Mm-hmm. But so that's 14 kids that have really put in the dedication, constantly have to make choices to sacrifice to stay in French and live a bilingual life. Mm-hmm. And it's just amazing. And the benefits they get out of it, all the children that were in it last year all got their first pick of university. Like, the dedication it takes to stay in French immersion is amazing. So I really want to be able to keep doing this for them.
Oh, I love to hear that. I mean, you don't need any other reason to go to the Booze Clues events, but you're going to have a good time. There are still a couple tickets?
Yeah, we still have some tables left. They do go fast. So get on to lido.ca, go to the show pass link, and get your tickets. You get extra bonus points, too, for having an awesome team name. So think of those Quizgy names.
Oh, what is my team name? My friend bought... Oh, this is going to be interesting. I don't even know what my team name is. But hey, good team name. Get a couple friends together, the lido.ca, like Heather said, and get your tickets for Booze Clues happening tomorrow at the Lido. Thank you so much, Heather.